I ain't had time, I got time now. Yeah, I'm about to shine and design now. Going coast to coast when we dine out. Put the coach on the map when we flying out. Know I gotta win when we ride out. And I ain't gotta spin when I buy now. Love, power, respect is on our mind now. If I don't tell you when, I mean right now. I ain't allergic to it. King flow through my blood when you heard the music. Yeah, and for my land, I put the dirt into it. I'm a god on this earth, I deserve to do it. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Black Carpet Podcast, where we like to introduce you to ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I am your host, DJ Double L, and today I have a very special guest. My man's is an entrepreneur. My man's is a rapper. He's a producer, and just an overall dope dude. My boy Cvinchi, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro? Thanks for having me.
Man, I appreciate you sliding through, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, bro.
It's
a blessing to be here.
Man,
yes, sir.
Definitely. Always a blessing. Always a blessing.
Yes, sir.
So before we get started, man, you know what I'm saying? Some people may not know who Cvinchi is. You know what I'm saying? I know who he is, but a lot of people may not know. Mm-hmm. Can you tell the people who is Cvinchi?
Man, Cvinchi, man, is an artist, man. You know, I started with that name. I got that name from, just searching for a name of a great artist, you know what I'm saying? And I looked up Leonardo da Vinci, and I'm like, man, I just took my name and put the C in front of the Da Vinci and made it Cvinchi. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? I paint pictures with my music, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Picasso, you know what I'm saying? But I paint music with I paint pictures with my music. I'm a hustler, man. I'm an all-around entrepreneur, man. You know, I'm a go-getter, man. You know what I'm saying? I love to be successful, and music is my first passion. I'm a musician at heart, so
really,
musician. I do beats. I make beats, producing, and all that, man. That's what I do.
You know, it's so funny because I actually always wondered where you got the name Cvinchi from.
Yeah.
And I thought about that. Me and my producer was talking earlier, and we was talking about your name and everything, and I was like, just think Da Vinci.
Yeah.
I'm like, Leonardo da Vinci. He was like, okay, Cvinchi. Like, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly where I got it from. Because they used to call me back in the day. Used to call me Lil C.
Oh, for real?
That used to be my name, like Lil C.
Like your nickname, like in
that's
the hood.
what everybody in the town knew me as, is Lil C. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, I went to Atlanta, and then I used to be around people with Grand Hustle with T.I. and all that shit. So I was out there fucking around with them, and it was a nigga in their camp named Lil C.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, I had to change my name. I'm like, oh man, I got to change my name. I'm out here with another Lil C.
Right.
So, and he was making beats for Grand Hustle at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up meeting him, and I ended up like, man, I got to change my name. So it took me probably like 5 months to come up with this name, Cvinchi, man, because I was like really looking for a real name. I'm like, man, this is going to be my name, and I ain't going to change it from here.
Right.
So I'm like, man, look up a raw artist. So I'm looking, because I loved the name Zaytoven. I love how Zaytoven did his shit. So I'm like, man, I need something raw like that. So I looked that up, and I was like, yeah, this it. This me.
Yo.
Yeah.
That a light bulb just went off. I never thought about Zaytoven and his name. Like,
Zaytoven, Beethoven.
Beethoven. It never clicked to me till just now. Yo, that's dope.
Yeah. That's how I got it. Yeah.
Okay, so before Cvinchi, when you was Lil C, what was life like as a young Lil C?
Man, life was like, man, it was nothing but making beats. I wasn't rapping or nothing. I was just making beats, man, going crazy. I was in the crib making beats all day, in the basement all day making beats. Wake up, make beats. Go to sleep, make beats. Eat dinner, make beats. Go outside, make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life was just make beats at the time. Like, that's all I cared about. I mean, I ain't had no kids at the time. Right. You know, so all I'm thinking in my head is, man, make beats, go hard and get on. Try to get on and make this happen.
So you was like the producer version of a basketball player.
Oh yeah, I was Michael Jordan in the gym for sure. For sure. You can ask anybody in the town, like anybody in the town that grew up in that era where, I mean, it probably was like a 2000 to now. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my little run. You know what I'm saying? And
so you grew up here in the town?
Yep, I'm born and raised.
Waukegan?
Born and raised in Waukegan. Yeah.
Okay, Bulldog.
I'm a Waukegan.
Yeah, Waukeganite is something. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So what was family life like for you in your early years?
Man, family life, man. You know, I come from a small family. You know what I'm saying? So, this just really was me, my mom, and my sister, man. And We grew up kind of hard. We had it hard. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have it easy. My mama was a single mother. You know, mostly like most black women. All of us, know about. And she just grew up and just raised us as best she could. You know what I'm saying? And she always did her best and always made it happen for us. So that's why I always respected my mom. I loved my mom, and it was just me, my mom, and my sister, man. And my mom sing, my dad played the drums. You know what I'm saying? And
so music is just in your blood, for real.
Oh yeah. My dad do this. My dad got a whole like band set up, like whole studio set up in his crib.
So is your parents from out here too?
Yeah, my mom and my dad from out here.
Oh, okay. Oh, so your family is born and bred.
Oh yeah, they right here.
Waukegan.
Yeah, right here.
I never knew that.
The Tompkins. If you ever heard of the Tompkins? Yeah.
Why I thought you was from the city.
No, right here in the town.
I like
but
that.
But
Okay.
my mom's family side of the family is from Chicago. Like we do got family in Chicago as well, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what you saying? You growing up out here? You of course is a bulldog.
Right. Yep.
How was them years for you? Like how was
See,
your
what's
high school
crazy
years?
is I was born in Waukegan, but I ended up going to North Chicago and Zion.
How did that happen?
It was crazy because my mom, she moving around and all this, and end up moving around. But I was born in Waukegan, but I ended up moving to North Chicago, ended up moving to Zion, and then back to the set, and things of that nature. And grew up on the South Side a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, just moving around a lot, really much. You know what I'm saying? You know how the OGs be trying to find the right place and stuff like that. So, just moving around a lot, man. I ended up going to a couple different schools, and I ended up going to military school and graduate from military school.
Really?
Yeah.
Which military school?
It's called Lincoln's Challenge.
Lincoln's Challenge. Yeah.
I went to Lincoln's Challenge and graduated, man. I did that. I did the whole, got my GED there. When I graduated, they gave me like all kind of money and stuff like that. They was giving me money like every month. You know what I'm saying? Sending me like $1,500, $2,000. I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy.
My mama used to threaten me with that.
Yeah, bro.
As a kid,
bro,
like she's like, you keep acting up, I'm sending you to Lincoln's Challenge.
Yep.
You act,
bro. I ain't even lie, bro. At the beginning of that shit was hell, but after I got through all that hell part.
So how you end up at Lincoln's? Like, what made you?
I got
end
kicked
up
out of Zion. I got kicked out of high school.
So you couldn't go
being
back.
Bad.
And out here, it's like once you get
Well, see, I wasn't bad to where it was like I wasn't just walking around doing bad shit. It was just to the point to where just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of us.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah.
So at what point where did music become involved in your life? Like outside of like your parents.
And that was the problem. Was not coming to school because of going to the studio, being out, want to be out recording. Like I started not caring about school. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the music life so bad, bro. Like I say, when I tell you I've been chasing this shit since I could think, bro. It used to be to a point to where, man, me and my partner Casso, we used to walk to niggas' cribs with the studio equipment. Like a nigga be like, Vinci, come over my crib, record me, man. I want to get up, I want to buy a beat, and you could record me. I'd be like, I bet.
So
where
you got the mic, you got the drummer, you got the mic, the drum machine, and everything else.
I got
walking
the
down the
whole
street.
I'm on 23rd. Man, nigga, we finna walk down to your crib right now, me and Casso. And we would literally take the studio equipment and go to niggas' cribs, record them, and make money just like that.
So what made you decide to go? Because, in the music industry, like you said, your mom's a singer, your dad's a drummer. What made you decide to go the producer route instead of maybe...
Because you know what it
originally
was? Because
artist.
the drums. And what's crazy is I grew up playing the drums. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
I've been
know how to
I was playing in churches.
Oh, okay.
Like I used to get paid to play in churches.
Usually,
I was going crazy.
Why is that usually where a lot of producers start at?
It's like because you know what? And then this one old school drummer told me, man, when I was a shorty, I was coming up to play the drums for like a church choir. He was like, man, you gonna be a producer. You gonna play that piano. I'm like, nah, I ain't care about no pianos. All I cared about was drums. I'm like, man, I just want to play drums, bro. I don't want to play no piano. And then I didn't get what he was saying until I got older. Like, he knew I was going to be a producer.
So when did it switch?
It switched, like, when I started going to, like, middle school. I started, like, getting into, like, beat machines. And, man, it got so crazy. I was recording beats on, like, tapes. You know what I'm saying? This way back in
Right,
the day.
yeah,
This
it's
way
definitely-
back, bro. Like
You
I
can
was
say on
recording
tapes.
beats on tapes, bro.
For y'all youngins that don't know, a tape is a cassette tape
Yes,
that we
sir.
used to have to record music on
Yep.
when we didn't have CDs and now
Yep.
streaming and cell phones.
It was going into the CD era.
Right.
It was like right around that time when tapes was becoming extinct and,
Right.
and CDs was the new thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I was doing that, man, just to rap and see how I sound over it, and just
Right. So I know as a producer, a lot of different producers, they have their own like creative processes that they go through and stuff like that. Can you kind of give us an explanation of kind of what your creative process is?
Man, my creative process is, man, just basically like getting with the team and having people around me that I really rock with and that energy, you know what I'm saying? And I pretty much just, give me some good herb, man, some good, vibes around people that I fuck with. And I gotta have the raw beats, bro. The beats is the main thing that's gonna make me go to the studio.
Right.
If I got the beat that's gonna make me say something on it,
Yeah.
I'm going. Like,
No, I tell people all the time, like, producers don't get the credit that they deserve because a lot of times you can hear a song and immediately you know if you like it or not based off the beat.
absolutely.
Like the beat will bring you into the song, and then it'll make you want to listen to the lyrics.
Absolutely.
But if the beat trash, a lot of times people don't even want to hear it.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. And that's the way it go, man. Like the beat, once I hear that beat, I'll be like, man, I tell Law them, I'll be like, man, I got about 3 or 4 joints. I'm ready to go to the studio and record, Joe. And, are you ready? You ready? Yeah, man, I got like 3 or 4 joints. And they be surprised, like, what? Well, you got songs ready? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, bro, I'm ready, bro. Like, let's do it. Because they so used to be making beats and shit,
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? So it's just like, I just started, man, recording and shit, man, just pushing it out. Like, fuck it, man, we finna push this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time to push.
That's dope. That's dope. So I know you've been producing for a while now. Outside of the camp that you with right now, who are some notable artists that you kind of produced with and kind of worked with already?
Man, I've worked with I don't know if you know Snap Dogg. Snap Dogg from Detroit. I worked with Snap Dogg.
Really?
Yeah, we got a record. Yep. I got a record with him and Young Chop.
Okay.
It's called Play It Cool. That was
Okay.
like one of his biggest records, like starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Snap. Yep. Yeah, me and Snap. I got some shit with Flash from Glow Gang.
Okay.
Me and Flash and them got some shit I produced with him and Lil Law. You know what I'm saying? Lil Law got some shit on him with Flash. Me and Tato got some shit finna come though from Glow. Yeah, me and Tato finna do some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's already in
reached
the
out
works?
to me. Yeah.
Or y'all haven't started yet? It's just
It's
in
in
the
the
talks.
works. It's in the works. All we got to do is like get this shit done, but it's already official. Like niggas finna work together. So
are you producing the track or you gonna be an artist on the track?
probably both. I'm probably gonna produce it and
So
rap on it. just to
you
get-
gonna
I
eat from
need
both
all that.
sides.
Yeah. That's how I've been
Hey,
thinking
bro.
lately.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I've been on some Kanye West shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like, man, I need all that for real.
So with that being said, like with the artists that you kind of work with, like tell me a funny story or some crazy stuff that didn't happen in the studio that you can actually talk about.
Okay.
Give me a couple of, or just one.
Man, bro, we be in the studio just acting crazy, bro.
I'm
Like,
sure.
we be in there
Just
with
me
Chop,
knowing,
man. We be in
I was
there
gonna say
acting
me knowing
crazy.
some of the guys in your camp and their personalities. I can almost guarantee there's some crazy stuff that happened in the studio.
Oh yeah. Niggas fall asleep, getting water thrown on them, all type of shit. Like,
So y'all playing the
they
old.
give me every time. I fall asleep in there all the time. like every session, gang. Don't I law? Every session, I fall asleep. I swear to God.
And they get you every single
because
time.
I'm in there blowing blunt after blunt.
Right.
I'm in there,
So,
brainstorming. Then I get tired. I eat some food. We order food and shit.
Right.
I get tired, go lay down for a second. Law come in there, bro. Come on, it's time to go. I wake up like, damn. It's about 2, 3 in the morning. We in there late as hell. So, but yeah, we be in there having fun, bro. It'd be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit.
Man, it's dope.
Yeah.
So with you doing so much producing and everything like that, and this is just a question that I'm curious about. What's the most that you done been paid for a beat?
Man,
If you want to put that number out there.
the most I've been paid for a beat, I would have to say, man, it's one of my homies, man. It was a while ago, bro. It's like this was one of my homies this was when I was in my prime in the hood, like.
Yeah.
And my name was ringing, but this was them little C days. Nigga walked up and gave me like 3 bands for a beat. And we was just, man, my name was ringing so hard at the time. It was just like crazy.
So did
like,
he
man,
ever use the beat?
Off the love,
did
though,
he use the beat?
Oh yeah, he used it and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's out right now, still to this day.
Really?
Yeah, it's still out right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. And what's his name?
Chris Cash.
Chris Cash.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Chris Cash.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, he always, man, that boy put so much money in my pocket from the music. I probably made the most music I ever made from. Nope, I take that back. Because Chop done gave me some money too.
Now you got to think about it, right?
Chop done gave me some money too, so I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Chop done gave me some money too, so I say Chop done gave me the most money I ever seen off this music shit.
Okay,
so
that's dope.
That's 100% facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
now do you have a situation? You have a situation where anybody tried to play you for a beat?
Nah, never been played. But I have had situations where niggas had the same beat.
Like.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Anybody that know Cvinchi from back in the day,
right?
They know. But it wasn't because I was selling the same beat. It was because, you know, at some point I used to make beats at niggas' cribs. You know, sometimes we'd be like, say me and you cool, right?
Yeah.
And I come to your crib and we hanging out. We just hanging out. You like, Cvinchi, make a beat on my computer. And I probably make 10 of them bitches on your computer. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there, just like literally 10. And your cousin might come fuck with one, download one, take one with him. You might fuck with one. Your people, you might send one to your homie. You know what I'm saying? I might have gave 2 of them to somebody. You never know. You know, and that's how shit started getting leaked out. But everybody was trying to get my beats back then. Right. And shit was just like, this person had this beat, this person had the same beat, and then everybody was just like clashing. I'm like, damn. I'm like, nah. So, but I fixed it though.
That's what I'm finna say. So
how
did you end up rectifying the situation?
I always like just either pay somebody back or, you know what I'm saying, gave them other beats and stuff like that.
Okay.
A lot of times niggas be like, shit, nigga, I ain't tripping, nigga. I still want this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be misunderstandings, but that was something that as a producer I went through, and I had to learn how to just like Cvinchi, make sure don't nobody get the same beat. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was happening.
So how do you do that now? Is it like you just keep all the beats that you make one centralized position? Like one centralized place now?
Definitely. I make sure I keep everything. Like, I don't go make other beats no place. And if I do, I make sure that, you know what I'm saying, if I give a beat to somebody, I make sure it don't get reused. I make sure it's swiped and don't nobody mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So we talked about Cvinchi, the hit maker.
Yes, sir.
Now we got Cvinchi, the artist. When did you decide to make that crossover?
Man, I decided to make that crossover, man, because see, I had all these artists I was fucking with, man, and I'm like, man, yo, I wish I had $1 million I can get these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could get these niggas the game right now because they so raw. You know what I'm saying? I had the E1K Cautions, the Chop Squad Lil Laws, the Bad Mouths. You know what I'm saying? I had the HB. You know, I had the Lil Grego. I had the Lil Danny's. I had all of them. You know what I'm saying? Under me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, man, I just felt like, man, all these guys really need is some money and a platform to really showcase what the fuck we on out here. Because if they get that, we gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? All they need is the forefront. And I'm like, man, I ain't got the bag, but maybe I could start pushing myself to be more higher, and maybe I can get to that bag and get niggas on at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm at with it now. Like, I got the plug with Chop, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he got the plug with the labels, the major labels, and anything we really want to do. So I'm like, shit, we going to go through him. We going to make it happen. And that's how, you know, I feel like once I get to that major point to where I can sit back in the studio and not have to worry about bills and worry about, you know, this, that, and the third, and just sit back and just worry about straight music. Yeah. That's when I'm going to go straight back to making beats.
So your goal right now isn't really to be an artist. Like, you being an artist, you got a different goal you know what I'm saying, in mind.
It's really just,
it's a gateway.
It's to have fun It's to be
Which
creative.
you look like you doing.
Yep, just to be creative, have some fun, and really just open some more doors that, you know what I'm saying, just being a producer ain't gonna open, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
producers only gonna get so far. So that's why you see a lot of producers rapping, you know what I'm saying, streaming, all that shit, because, I mean, it's a lot more paper out here for real,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you really want to get it, you can get it. So that's really my thing, like, bro, just don't be this one person, be transparent, reinvent yourself, you know what I'm saying? Be reinventing yourself and creating a new Vinci every time, every year, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping the ball rolling, you know what I'm saying?
So was the crossover to being an artist, was it a tough crossover for you?
It was, man, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of my artists that I fuck with didn't understand it. They're like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Excuse my language. They're like, bro, what is you doing, bro? Like, why is you rapping, bro? What is you supposed to be in this,
So they pulled the Kanye on you.
Oh yeah,
They're like,
they, not everybody, but a
Right.
lot of them, man, and they didn't. I didn't know. I may have probably intimidated some of them, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of me putting fire under their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, dude, this we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping y'all. I'm showing y'all what we need to do. This is the route we need to take. You know what I'm saying? Follow my path, and we gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. So is your creative process as an artist the same as a producer, or is it kind of different?
It's kind of different because when it comes to the beats, I mean, it's kind of the same. But when it comes to the beats, man, I could sit in the studio I could sit in there for weeks, days, and
As a producer.
yeah, as long as I got water and food and some weed, I'm in there all night, all day. Girl calling the phone, broke up with me and everything because I'm in the studio all night. She think I'm out with strippers and
Right.
what niggas go through. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I mean, this is real life, bro. Like, the studio will break you up, man. It will do it to you. You know what I'm saying?
So as an artist, you don't really spend time in the studio like that.
I do. I spend a lot of time in the studio, bro. Like, definitely now. You know, now more than ever. It's been studio out like crazy. We've been in the studio with Chop back to back. We've been in the studio just working on shit with Chop. He got a new project coming out. Lil Law got a new project coming out. I just dropped the album, you know what I'm saying? All My Neighbors
All
Racist.
My Neighbors Racist, yeah. We definitely
and what's crazy is we in the studio, and I'm wondering what I'm finna call this project. I'm like, man, what we gonna call this shit? Chop steady walking up. I did the song, right? That song. It was like the song with me and Chop that we shot the video for. So I'm steady coming to the studio. Every time I come in the studio, he hella big faces. Except nobody cases. All My Neighbors Racist. He walking up to me singing and shit every 5 minutes. Oh, bro, you know what? That's gonna be the album name. That's the album right there. He said, you know what? That is the album. That's the album name right there.
That's it right there.
And I was bullshitting. I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna call it that, bro. He like, nah, that's the album name. Chop like, yeah, that's what we gonna call it for sure. I'm like, bro, you serious, bro? I'm dead ass. That's what we need to call it.
It's so dope to hear those kind of stories. It's like, we never know, like, y'all thought processes as artists and producers, like, when it comes to, like, stuff like that, naming your songs and naming the albums and stuff like that, and to hear it just randomly was like, we gonna name it that. Forget
it. Then, because you know why I thought about that? When Chop lived in Atlanta, man, he had this big-ass mansion, like, nothing but, I was like, Dirk had a crib over there too. Nothing but white people over there. Nothing but Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at us like, damn, they doing all these niggas rich as hell. Damn, going on. But yeah, that's what gave me that idea. Like, all our neighbors racist because we live in this good ass neighborhood. It's nothing but mansions around.
Right. So with that being said, it's kind of funny you asked that. As an artist or producer or whatever, what's one misconception that you think people got about you that you want to clear up?
The misconception that I think people got about me is that I don't want to work with them. People think I don't want to work with them, but I do. You know what I'm saying? And I've worked with a lot of people, bro. I've been reaching out to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be accessible to everybody. Right. At some point in your life, you gotta hold back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta pick and choose, what you're doing. But for the most part, I will work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people be like, man, I don't know if they feel intimidated or whatever, but I work with anybody for sure.
Okay.
But I think that's what a lot of what it is, though.
So y'all need to reach out to my mans. He say he work with anybody.
For sure.
So reach out to my boy Cvinchi. He's trying to get to work.
Yeah.
So I know that I see that you've been connected to the Chop Squad imprint for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Lately I see you really been posting and really getting into it.
Yes, sir.
How did that relationship start?
Man, I met Young Chop, man, through a DJ, one of the DJ homies, DJ Prophet, and DJ Prophet, he called me one day like, man, Vinci, you going crazy on the beats right now, you know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. My homie finna bring Chop out here. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be shooting a video out here.
Mm-hmm.
So I need you to put this together. I need you to put that together. He wanted to put the spot together. Cars. Man, I had Maybach and them pulling up. I had the car wash. I rented out the car wash right there on Grand and Waukegan.
Yeah.
Right across from what is that? Domino's? Yep.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're
rented
talking
that
about.
out. Camera crew came and set up, man. They had this whole live camera crew up there and shit from LA and shit. They flew out here, came and set up, man. Man, I damn near had like half the town was pulling up to that motherfucker and shit. Like, and so I did that favor for them, you know what I'm saying, and end up just basically getting in tune with Chop through that, you know what I'm saying? And I think like me and his mom like linked in so hard because we was like kicking it, chopping it up and stuff. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you know what, it's something about you. I really like you. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, I ain't said nothing about making beats or nothing. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Chop make beats, I make beats, so I ain't even threw that out there yet. Right. I'm just, just having a good time. And she ended up, you know what? I really like you. You, Vinci, you the one set this up. Yeah, I like you. There's something about you. Remind me of something. I don't know if I reminded her of her nephew or her son or whatever, but we just latched together and we just clicked like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she reminded me of like one of my homies in the hood, OGs. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? My homie Kelly, man, he had his mom, bro. We was locked in like best friends, bro. So she reminded me of that, and we locked in from that. And like, she came out to my crib, and we would chop it up. She'd bring me like flyers and promo shit for Chop and shit, and come out there. She brought Chop out to the crib. First time she didn't tell me she was pulling up with him. She like, I'm finna come to your crib. I'm like, oh yeah. She like, yeah, I'm finna bring you something. I'm finna bring you some flyers. I'm like, I bet. She like, I'm for real. I'm on the highway right now. I'm coming up there right now. Straight from the south side of Chicago. So she like, I'm almost there for real. I'm like, I bet. I just sent her my address. I'm thinking in my head, like, is she coming with bro or is she coming by herself? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I got this big studio set up in my basement. So she end up pulling up. Don't tell me Chop with her. Chop hop out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you done brought Chop. Right. Okay, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? So we done went to the basement, to the studio. We done made about 3 beats. And, man, we locked in ever since. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
So OG gave you the stamp of approval.
OG, man, brought me in with welcoming arms, bro. Rest in peace, man. She was my blessing, bro.
That's
for
dope.
Real.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Once you got the OG stamp of approval, it's done with.
Definitely.
Okay,
man.
so are you officially signed with CSR right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, CSR is a new imprint of Chop Squad Records. It's the same thing. It's the same label, but it's just a new imprint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So when did the official signing of that happen? Because I've been seeing it just recently. Yeah, I've seen y'all been pushing it like heavy.
Man, it was like a little secret. I ain't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I did it with Chop like maybe about like the middle of December. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't tell nobody. I just went. He was just like, let's do it. Let's go crazy.
Right.
Like, don't even talk about it. Let's just do it, nigga. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he turned me up. He like, man, me and Lil Law, he like, man, let's go.
Bet.
Calling us every day, get to the studio, get down here. And man, I just been blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ever since, bro, it's been a blessing to even, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the first artist of Chop Squad to drop under the CSR imprint. So yeah. Okay. It's a blessing, bro. So we pushing the shit.
So do you remember the first song that you ever dropped that was like you made is like, I could do this. Like I can actually do this.
Oh yeah. The first song I ever dropped did 3 million views the first day.
The first day.
The first day. And guess where I was at? I was at the World Star party with Johnny Dang. I was at World Star. Me and Lil all Chop. We in there. I'm talking about. It's so many stars there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, my head is spinning. My head is spinning. We get to the party. I think Jesse James was with us too. Shout out Jesse James. When we get to the World Star party, we pulling up Chop like, yeah, we at the World Star party. Y'all pull up. We at, what was we? L.A., Houston, Texas, or something like that. It was L.A. What was it, L.A.? I think it was L.A. But Chop, we pulling up. We just dropped. I had just produced this track called 50 Clip for Young Chop and Big Fat Folk Low. Bro, when I tell you, it dropped. We pulling up. He like, Chop walking up to me like, congratulations, nigga. That shit just did 1.5 million. Oh, what? I didn't even know it was out.
Like it was nothing.
I didn't even know the song was out. Yeah, congratulations, nigga. That shit just did 1.5 million. You got 1 million views, boy. I'm like, what? So I'm looking at the shit. I'm shocked the whole time. Now we finna walk in the World Star party.
So
now
he dropped it on you as you was walking into the party.
As we walking in the World Star party, he walking up to me telling me, because we meeting him there.
Right.
So he walking up to me telling me like, yeah, boy, you got 1 million views. That shit just hit 1 million views. We just dropped.
Oh, that's dope.
But it's like right now it's probably like 3 million on World Star. But yeah, 50 Clip, man, when they dropped it, bro, it went crazy. We was in there with Johnny Dang, you know what I'm saying? The whole Texas, all the Texas artists you could probably think of, man,
yeah,
you know, that was in there. We was in there. It was lit, bro. It was like.
So on the flip side, do you remember the first beat that you ever produced?
Yeah, man, I remember the first beat I produced, man. It was I was at one of my homies' crib, man. Like I say, we was making beats on like pots and pans. And recording on tapes. I'm literally not bullshitting you. We recording on pots and pans. And we had this little tape recorder.
Right.
So I'm bing, 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 bing.
Yo, I can imagine
and,
that right now.
And it's on the tape. You know what I'm saying? And we could play it back. And we had it to where we could record over it. It was crazy, bro. Crazy. I don't know how we was doing this shit
I was in
there
like the old Will Smith episode.
Man, it was my cousin. He knew this dude was a computer genius. Bro.
Right.
And you know, RP my cousin, man, he passed away, but
rest in peace.
Man, he was a computer genius, bro. Like, and when I tell you, like, we that's who like I started this shit with. Like,
so did you actually give that beat to an artist?
No, we rapped on it. We just rapping, just messing around. And then from that point on, I just started making beats going crazy. This back when I was, man, probably going to Shiloh, what is
middle
that?
School?
No, it wasn't a middle school back then. I think it was an elementary.
The elementary, yeah, Shiloh was is the elementary.
I was in elementary school. I was making beats. That was when I first started.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yes,
so
sir.
You've been in the game for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of the biggest mistakes you see new artists make now that you think?
The mistake I see new artists make would have to be giving up, you know, and not being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is the key to everything, you know, and no matter what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent. And I've been telling myself the same thing, like, you got to stay consistent. Like, anything we doing in life, you know what I'm saying? Whether you washing cars for a living or, you know, cleaning dogs for a living, you got to stay consistent, else your business ain't going to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the more you stay consistent, the more people will observe you and take you serious and be more serious with you with your music. You know what I'm saying? Because you want people to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people to be like, that's just my cousin. He made that song last week. It was all right, though. You know, you want us to be like, no, that's cuz. He
that's
thing. Like,
that's some dope advice because I personally I found myself at one point kind of having a hard time with the consistency thing.
Yep.
And I notice now, like, as long as you stay consistent and you continue, you know what I'm saying, fighting for whatever dream or whatever you're chasing, then eventually, you know what I'm saying, it'll come through for you.
That's it. Just staying consistent, bro. That's the key.
So what do you think is like probably the hardest thing about chasing this dream that nobody warned you about?
The money not coming when you want it to. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest thing about it all is, like, you know, everybody want the money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want that payday. You know what I'm saying? To be like, man, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Or that one payday to be like, man, I could take care of my family. Now I could, you know, buy my mama a house. You know what I'm saying? So That's probably the most, you know what I'm saying, thing right there.
And it's probably make it harder now because you got social media and everybody see the instant, like, you know what I'm saying, the fame and the fortune and everything like that. And people, like, they want it now.
Yeah.
And if it don't come now, then that's when they, like you said, they give up. They feel the consistency.
Yeah.
Because they like, I don't got the money now.
And you probably right there. So you probably right at that point to where your breaking point is finna, your blessing is right there. You know what I'm saying? But people can't see it because we blinded by the things that we don't have. You know what I'm saying? That we really want, but we don't have it, and we know we deserve it. But it's just like, man, you gotta keep fighting. You can't give up. You gotta stay consistent, and you gotta learn how to have fun with this shit. Because if you ain't having fun with it, it's gonna stress you out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to just, roll with the punches and just have fun with it. Like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it have fun. Like make it your passion. Make it something. If it's your passion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
You think a lot of people get into it and it's not their passion?
I think a lot of people get into it because other people doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not their passion for real, but they like it, or you know.
Right. So what's one lie about the music industry that you believed before you got in it, and then you realized it was a lie once you got in it?
Everybody got money, you know what I'm saying? And niggas be capping like they got money and don't have it, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the major thing right now, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you know, it's all about that money, man. You gotta have that money.
So is it really like, because I'm not in the music, I mean, I'm in the music industry as a DJ, but I don't see a lot of the background with a lot of the stuff. Is it really real, like the whole fake jewelry, renting the cars and all that stuff?
You know,
like,
I'm
not saying y'all. I'm just saying.
Not
in
CSI.
Right. Not saying y'all.
No, my nigga Chop, man.
Have you seen?
I mean, I've cashed out on real jewelry countless times. You know, I don't even wear jewelry no more, but I buy jewelry. But I have jewelry. I just don't wear it like that.
Right.
I be in and out the door. But yeah, my boy Law just cashed out on what you cashed out, like $10K on your chain. About 10 on his chain, the Chop Squad Little Law chain that. He got on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so I mean, man, we really, you know, hitting them icebox. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we doing that, man. I think we got some CSR chains on the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right.
14 carats.
Nice.
You know?
So you say ain't no line there. Ain't no line in CSR.
We cashing out, man. We cashing out, bro, for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
what's we cashing out for sure.
So if your career ended right now, what would you want the people to know that you stood for?
I want the people to know that I stood for progression. You know what I'm saying? Progress with my people. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to get people on. I always had this spirit, like, you know, like a CEO spirit.
Yeah.
You know, to where I like to see my artists shine. You know what I'm saying? I want to put people on. I want to see people win. You know what I'm saying? I want to create something from nothing. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I started businesses and stuff like that, you know. So that's been my whole little dream, just, you know, seeing Cash Money and, you know, Birdman, them being bosses and putting niggas on, and I wanted to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do that type of shit, you know. So it's always been in my heart to be a boss, like not to be anybody's boss, but to be able to put people in position to win. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about this. I seen you post a post the other day, or maybe yesterday, or day before yesterday, in regards to, you know, who was the father of drill rap. Right. You remember the post that you put up?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Definitely.
What you say about the video that was put out there?
Well, what I was saying was basically that you know, Chop and Keith definitely started the drill movement. You know what I'm saying? They started the drill movement, man, and they pioneered it. You know what I'm saying? And they're responsible for it. Other you know, cities and states took it and made it their own, you know what I'm saying, still drill, but their own style of drill, you know what I'm saying, which is the beat. You know, it's not necessarily, it's the rap style of the drill, but it's really the beat though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that comes from Chop. You know what I'm saying? That comes from Young Chop. So it's like the drill, the whole little drill era comes from Chop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chop is the reason that Keith and them did what they did, because it started with the beat. Right. So it all came from, you know, Chop.
Yeah. So what would you say about say somebody from Chicago. Now this to take it a different way because I personally feel like it came from Chicago as well. I think it originated in Chicago.
Oh, for sure.
But there's still some speculations on who in Chicago started the drill rap.
Right.
Because you have a older generation
Okay.
that'll say Louis did it.
Okay.
Then you have a younger generation that say Keith did it.
Right.
Who you think?
Now, see, I would say this, bro. I would say this because I'm going to be 100.
Okay.
I can't fake and lie. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
I heard drill from Louis first.
Okay.
This is facts.
Okay. With the
I'm
drill
not
and noise
gonna lie
tapes.
to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard that drill.
Yeah.
When I heard that,
Okay.
that was the first time I heard drill anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, when it comes to the sound, of course, it had to be Chop because wasn't nobody really making beats in Chicago back then, except for who was in Bandcamp. But he was with Chop though, so I mean they was together. So, but other than that, yeah, I mean, you know, Chop originated that sound. But when it comes to the drill, I would say Keith and Louis for sure was the first I ever heard say drill, and you know, and people just start grasping onto that drill,
right?
That drill sound, that drill word,
and see, I'm with you on that one because I think Louis kind of originated it,
yeah.
But then Keith
Facts
took it to another level.
Facts.
And Keith is the one who took it worldwide.
Facts.
Pretty much.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think then other cities started catching on to it, and then now they creating New York drill.
Oh yeah,
they
New York.
You know what I'm saying?
New York
like
went crazy
UK
with
drill and
Man.
Detroit drill. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I think, like you said, I think it originated in Chicago.
Yep. Then New York went crazy with it right now. They still going crazy out there with that sound.
Definitely going nuts.
And it ain't died yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, Joe, they still on this drill shit. Like, they own that. Like, Fabio Foreign, like, they beats me, like, on that. Like, for real, bro.
But that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to pivot a little bit, in 2022, you decided to embark on a different entrepreneurial journey.
Yes, sir.
You decided to open what's now the Wing District.
Mm-hmm.
What brought that decision about?
Man, okay, so the Wing District came about. I was moving out of my old studio, and I was like, I was coming looking for another spot to open a studio, but I ended up opening a storefront. It wasn't a studio, but my intentions was to make it into a studio.
Okay.
Some things happened to where I ended up changing my mind and was like, yo, we need to just open this up to be a store. Let's make money, let's make it a store because it was already a store.
Right.
But I was like, I want to make it a studio. But I'm like, nah, let's just make it a store. You know what I'm saying? So, because I tried the studio thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's try something different. Let's see with this approach. We might make more money doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, I ended up making it into a store. Store doing good. It's doing real good. We didn't gave back to the community countless times. We didn't have food drives, clothes drives, school drives. We didn't gave, school supplies back countless times, uniforms, all type of stuff, right? So the store ended up taking off. It started everybody popping up, just supporting us and stuff like that, right? We had a kitchen in the back. I'm like, man, we got a kitchen back here. We need to do something with this kitchen, bro. I mean, we can't just let it sit here.
Makes sense.
Let's do something with this kitchen.
Right.
And, we started out as a submarine shop. You know what I'm saying? It was called NC Subs. We started as a submarine shop. Had got the business license for it, for the food and everything. Did it all the way in, just like a Subway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I started selling subs. The subs took off. They took off, booming. I mean, booming off the chain. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So I'm selling subs. I end up starting doing tacos, I think. And then I started doing walking nachos and fries. And then one day I just bought this little fryer. And I'm like, I just started cooking chicken wings in it. Just really for myself, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think we had customers coming in and they, I had people it was a lot of customers coming in. We had a lot of customers over there. And they coming in, smelling the chicken. Man, what's that chicken back there? Y'all cook some chicken to me. I'm in up letting people try it. They love it. I made some sauce with it. They love it. So I'm like, man, okay, let's sell some chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? So I end up start selling chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? And it just took off. You know what I'm saying? I made this sauce. I called it the Cvinchi sauce. You know what I'm saying? Which was like a mild sauce. I made. You know what I'm saying?
You still have it?
Yeah, I still got it. Yep. But
signature Cvinchi sauce. Okay.
Yep. And then Muzz was coming in asking for it every day. I want the Cvinchi sauce. Give me that Cvinchi sauce. I'm like, wow. So I ended up making another sauce, which was the honey hot garlic parm.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the lab. I'm in the lab.
Yeah.
It's sauce everywhere. I'm in here also, creations. So I end up saucing the wings. Some said squiggle the sauce on it. Just squiggle it on there. And I ended up putting the garlic parm on top of the honey hot, and I was like, yo, this is fire. This is probably good. I ended up trying it. I'm letting people try it. They loving it. So that took off.
It just became a hit.
Man, the honey hot wings took off, bro. The honey hot garlic parm, that's our signature sauce.
Right.
That's what everybody come in there and order most of the time. Yeah, so it took off from there. We end up moving from Sheridan Road to Gurney, and it's still lit to this day, man. You know, Nate has been over there doing it. While I've been doing my music thing, Nate's been over there holding it down. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out my boy Nate.
Yes, sir.
Holding it down.
So he been doing his thing over there, man. And it's a blessing to have somebody like that on the team. So it's
where is that right now?
Gurney, Illinois.
Address.
Yes, it's wow.
Come on, Vince.
What is it? 1810 North Delaney Road.
Okay,
Gurney,
there we go.
Illinois,
There we
60030.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So most restaurant owners, they love cooking.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Is that something that something part of the reason why you end up opening up, like starting the kitchen because you do love cooking, or you just like you said, we just gonna turn it because we got the kitchen back here, we might as well use it?
Oh yeah, I actually love cooking, man. You know, I've been cooking like my whole life, man. Being in the kitchen with my OG, man, just been cooking and coming up with recipes and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I love cooking, man. I mean, it's something that I would do if I, you know what I'm saying, wasn't doing this, I'd be cooking. I'd probably be cooking, you know what I'm saying, just, doing some kind of food, something, so, yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
So what was probably one of your toughest parts about opening up and owning the Wing District?
The toughest part was, man, I would have to say just waiting on the city, man. That's like the toughest part to me, like waiting on them to come give you the approval. You know, it's like to check everything and the licenses and marking off what's wrong and this and that. Yeah, all that. That's like the toughest part for me. But other than that, everything else be pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? When I open businesses, I never really had too much trouble.
Okay, so what made you make the moves from North Chicago? I know you mentioned that you was in North Chicago. And now you're in Gurney. What made you make the transition to Gurney?
We had an issue. The fire department came out the blue, man. I'm in there cooking thousands of wings at the time. So what happened was the place we had in North Chicago, it didn't have a hood. We didn't have an exhaust hood. Yeah, so I wasn't really even supposed to be cooking wings in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fire hazard in itself. You know what I'm saying? So that was the main issue. There was really no other issue, but it was a couple of other issues too. But that was the main issue why we stopped there. But my whole thought process was, okay, we need, and I ended up buying a hood. I was finna put the hood up. It was about to be installed into the place and everything, but I just didn't do it in enough time to where they came. It was coming for an inspection, and they was like, "Yo, you cooking with grease in here, and you ain't got no hood up. You can't do that."
Right.
We thought you guys was using air fryers. So yeah, they thought we was using air fryers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we told them we was using air fryers. Yeah.
That's why they thought you.
Yeah, they thought I was. Yeah, they they came do their inspection and they seen air fryers. So now when they come in this time, they see real fryers in there. So they like, wow, y'all got it busting in here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, they shut me down after that. And but it's okay. That just taught me a lesson, man, and it just showed me what we was capable of doing.
Right.
And at that time, man, I mean, we was selling so much chicken, bro. Man, I'm running through like 7 cases of chicken in one day, man. Almost 10 cases of chicken. And that's a lot of chicken.
Right.
It's like almost 300 wings in one case.
A day.
A day. Out this little spot.
That was before y'all moved to Gurney.
Before Gurney. This is Sheridan. booming.
The storefront joint.
Bro, it was crazy. I mean, booming off the chain to where I'm like, I didn't even think it was gonna go to that. Yeah.
So how did that make you feel to see that, like, for it to start from something that you was just like, well, we got this kitchen, we might as well do something, to that level?
Man, it was amazing. It was amazing, bro. It felt good. It felt good to see that. It felt good to know that I could create something and it can be of value. You know what I'm saying? It felt amazing.
So what do you feel separates you from other, I don't want to say chicken spots, but other restaurant owners?
The recipe, man.
Restaurants, should I say?
The recipe for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got the recipe, man. We got real seasoning on our chicken. We season our chicken specifically a certain way. You know, we batter our chicken specifically a certain way. It's a certain. Everything we do is certain.
So the wing district got a distinct taste.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Like same way Popeye. Like if you eat Popeyes, you know Popeye.
Yep.
If you eat KFC, you know KFC.
Definitely.
If you eat, no, I ain't gonna say JJ, but
yeah.
Like, you know, like blindfolded, I can be like, all right, just from the wing district.
Yeah, we got like those little black specks in our
season?
batter. Yeah, when you fry the chicken, you see the little black look like pepper or something.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about, bro, it's the best. The best, bro. And then, you know, of course, I got a secret recipe I put on the chicken before we batter it.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, I came up with all that stuff, man.
I do believe. I mean, I've had some myself, so
Yeah.
I definitely know that there is definitely a distinct taste,
Definitely.
a distinct, you know what I'm saying, flavor
Yeah.
from the wing district,
Definitely.
as opposed to some of these other restaurants.
Yeah.
As an owner, what's one of the hardest conversations you've had to have? Like maybe with an employee, or
not being able to pay somebody. You know what I'm saying? In all realisticness, sometimes you can't pay everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you running a business, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, sometimes things can get hard. Sometimes things can get easy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that has to be the hardest thing I ever had to have a conversation with somebody was, yo, I can't have you work because I can't pay you. It ain't, you know, I ain't got enough this week to pay nobody. I gotta pay all the bills and make sure shit's still running. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's the hardest thing, man. And I wish I could pay everybody. I wish I could employ the whole.
So how do you handle one of those type of situations?
Most of the time, usually I used to pay people out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just like pay people out the pocket. Like, man, you know, not even the business money, just money from me. Just having just give people, just to keep people, you know, motivated and just keep them here, keep them around, and keep them going.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah, so I mean, that's mostly what I did most of the time. But you know, times get tough. You know, you gotta have either people that's gonna rock with you, or that, you know, you gotta just let them go.
Right. In the world of social media being the marketing standard now, like how important is social media for you?
Social media is 1,000% important. Like, I mean, man, it's so important. Like, if you're not on social media, then nobody's gonna know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media, you have to be on social media. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody's gonna know what you got going on, but you want to be on social media because it's a broader, it's more access to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want people to know what you're doing. You want people to know what you got going on. So what better way than to do that and be on social media and promoting yourself the right way? Yeah.
So have you ever had a situation that almost made you quit?
Plenty situations. Plenty.
What was one of those situations that you was like,
man, I had this big old party, man, and I had the police like try to shut me down. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, they was steady trying to shut me down. And that was like one thing that just made me like just want to be like, yo, just forget this shit. I don't even want to do this shit no more. These niggas steady messing with me. I ain't even did nothing.
Right.
You know, and they blaming me for other people's stuff, and it was a lot. And I was just, that kind of demotivated me, but I just kept pushing.
I really
You know
hate
what I'm saying? And really dealing with the police. I'm talking about the police chief and
Yeah.
all this stuff, man. It was crazy. The mayor and all this stuff, bro. It was crazy.
Now, was it a situation that happened during the party that kind of brought all of them out, or
It was
just
prior.
too many people?
Prior situation.
Oh, prior situation.
Prior
so it was multiple. This is a build up.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
build up, but it wasn't even from my events though. It was like from other shit going on outside. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, yeah, they blame you for what's going on outside too.
Okay.
So it's
Right.
like if you can't control what's going on outside,
yeah.
it's like, you don't need to have this business
Exactly.
going like this because you can't control it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So where do you see the Wing District in, let's say, 5 years?
Oh man, the Wing District in 5 years, man. Success. I mean, man, I know that it could be to a point to where it could be franchised. It could be franchised. It could be different states. That's where I see it, franchised in different states, employing lots of people. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I've been searching for places to open new ones at. You know what I'm saying? And do new Wing districts, and you know what I'm saying, and.
So you would be open to franchising the Wing
yeah.
District with other owners
Definitely.
in different cities.
Definitely. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as me and Nate get our cut. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you balance being a business owner and an artist and producer?
It's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's really tough, man. Me and Nate had our fallouts, hey man, you ain't here.
Right.
What the hell you doing? And it's like, man, I can't be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But I love what we doing, you know what I'm saying? And it just people gotta understand that I can't do the same thing forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this is just to start it, it's a start, know. I'm everywhere. I wear so many hats, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dad, I'm a brother, a son, you know what I'm saying? A producer for people, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist now, you know what I'm saying? I didn't sign contracts, I didn't obligated myself to certain things that I can't just be like, nah, I ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do it now. So it's like, and it's the shit that's gonna take us further, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna open up more doors. So it's like, man, it's all about just keep going, bro, and just don't. People don't need to think of it as Vinci's not there. You know what I'm saying? Just think of it as because you're not gonna see the owner of Popeyes at Popeyes.
No, exactly.
You might see him on a day they promoting, doing some kind of promotion or something but you're not gonna see him there. So I mean that's where I'm getting to now. I mean we've been there, grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? Every day grinding it out, putting in that grind. So I mean, it's been love, man, but it's just on bigger and better things now. It's known as music is definitely where I need to be right now. So
okay,
yeah.
So before we close it out, I'd like to ask my guests if you could talk to your younger self. What advice would you give to your younger self?
The advice I would give to my younger self would be to save your money. Save your money
advice.
And. Save your money and don't put all your trust in the people. Put your trust in God.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So tell everybody what you got coming up, where they can reach out to you and everything like that, man.
All right. Well, we got the CSR tape coming up, man. So y'all look out for that. That's gonna be dropping real soon in the next month or two. That's my new tape I'm from work on, and y'all can find that coming out on all platforms. Make sure y'all check me out on all platforms. Cvinchi on all platforms, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody.
Cvinchi on all platforms,
yes,
man.
Sir.
We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And on that note, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Black Carpet Podcast, where we introduce ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I am your host, DJ Double L. Thank you, guys.
I ain't had time, I got time now. Yeah, I'm about to shine and design now. Going coast to coast when we dine out. Put the coach on the map when we flying out. Know I gotta win when we ride out. And I ain't gotta spin when I buy now. Love, power, respect is on our mind now. If I don't tell you when, I mean right now. I ain't allergic to it. King flow through my blood when you heard the music. Yeah, and for my land, I put the dirt into it. I'm a god on this earth, I deserve it.